What's up, YouTube? And I'm back with another video. Before we get to this video, if you're new to my channel, welcome to my channel. If you return to my channel, welcome back to another video. Before we get into this video, I want everybody to make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and share. When y'all subscribe, click that bell, press all so y'all can get every single notification for when I post. From when I drop a video, you'll get every notification that comes to your phone. So if you have a YouTube idea in general, whether you wanted me to do a challenge or react to something or do a story time or something, you know what I'm saying? Put it in the comments down below. And if you have not already followed my social media, everything's going to be in the description down below. Y'all make sure y'all go ahead and run me up on my Snapchat, Instagram, and Facebook. Today's video, I'm back with a story time. Y'all, I really wasn't doing nothing. I was bored. I was just laying here not doing nothing. So I was like, you know what? Why not tell this story time on my first time ever dealing with a toxic relationship. My first time ever dealing with somebody who was really toxic, who just had a lot going on, and you know what I'm saying? It was not it. Like, it kind of was, you know what I'm saying, forced. And I just feel like the signs was there and I wasn't paying attention to the signs. I seen the signs and I wasn't trying to fix it or trying to fix my situation. I just kept going and it ended bad. So I'm doing too much talking. Let's go ahead and get into this video. Gang. So y'all already know I got like a joint, a little rolled up type shit. Yeah, I really do be smoking on that gas. So, where do I want to start off? Where do I want to start off? So, June 9th, I moved down here. It was horrible. Didn't know nobody. Wanted to get to know people, so I started hitting people up. Started adding people on Snapchat. You know what I'm saying? Trying to find conversation, find somebody to smoke with. You know what I'm saying? So I won't be so bored. Because I just had moved down here. I don't know nobody. All my peoples was in my other hometown type shit that I just had left from. So I had to start new. I had to start a whole nother life, fresh and all that. So around about August, I started doing OF. And if you know what OF means, then you know what OF means. If you don't, then you don't. I started doing OF. And you know what I'm saying? I was single. Shit. I was trying to work. Didn't know jobs want to get back at me. Y'all, these jobs been playing. So I wasn't just finna sit in no house and just be broke. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna make some type of money. I'm finna hustle or do something. Oh yeah, I'm finna get high. Around by August, I just had started doing OF. You know, being a content creator, you have to have people to, well, you don't, not necessarily you don't, but the type of content that I was making, the type of content that I was, you know, doing, I had to have another person type shit. So one day I was on Snap or whatever, and this motherfucker hit me up, right? The nigga was chill, the nigga was cool, you know what I'm saying? At first, the nigga was chill, the nigga was cool. And I was already going through something, so I already wanted to leave. So I was like, hey, can you come and slide? I got a wood, can I smoke? Do you smoke this and that? They were like, nah, I don't smoke because of my job, but you can smoke or whatever. So, boom, I'm like, okay, bet, come and give me this and that. You know what I'm saying? I'm having a bad night. Boom, wham. I just already had moved down here from a fresh robbery, so my mind is still crazy. My mind is still fucked up. I'm still going through the shit. I'm still being affected by it because it's on my mind 24/7. So I'm like, hey, can you just come and slide? You know what I'm saying? And I can come slide through, smoke or whatever. He was like, all right, bet. So after like 30, 45 minutes later, goddamn, he slide, I get in the car, and we pull out, and he asked me, he was like, you okay? I was like, yeah, I'm alright. I'm just going through some stuff, you know what I'm saying? You know, not telling him too much because I don't know him. I don't want to tell him my business because, you know what I'm saying, it's not nobody's business what I'm going through. I keep that to myself. So after that, you know what I'm saying, he casually, like when I was in the car, he casually like put his hand on my leg and kind of rubbed my leg. So when he did that, I'm already knowing like, okay, I already know what he on. Like, don't get me wrong. Like when we first started texting, we was already on that. But that just showed me that he was on it more type shit. Cause like I said, I really don't come on to people. People really come on to me type shit. And I don't want to go for the first move because I don't know how people gonna react. So I just let people do them and let people come to me and come on to me. So when he did that, you know what I'm saying, I'm already going through a bad time, you know what I'm saying, bad night. So then we pull up to his crib type shit. I walk in, we go to the room type shit. I'm rolling up, you know what I'm saying? The room is cool and everything, you know, it's a vibe, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm chilling, rolling up type shit. So after that, after I roll up, smoke and shit, we chilling, goddamn. We chilling watching TV. One thing led to another, and bam, we did a little something. You know what I'm saying? So after that first night or whatever, I stayed the night. And then it just started to become a repeat. We didn't do nothing every night, but me staying the night and staying the night and staying the night and staying the night was a repeat. Well, is this what you want to do? Like, is this what you want to do? Is this what, you know what I'm saying? Is you ready for all of this? Is this what you want to do? You ready for a relationship, this and that? And at that particular time in my life, I wasn't ready, but I thought I was ready. Because I've always wanted a relationship. So I was like, okay, why not? You know what I'm saying? Why not? So, mind y'all, I'm big on communication. No matter if we friends, girlfriend, boyfriend, together, not together, cool. I'm all about communication. We gotta have communication. If we do not have communication, it will not work. So I'm telling him, I'm being honest, and I'm telling him, hey, I just started OF, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing this, doing that. He know my situation because I explained my whole situation type shit. Like, are you okay with me doing it? He was like, yeah, I'm cool with it. I'm like, okay, bet. You cool? I'm cool. Okay, bet. We can do this shit. I'm cool. As long as you cool, I'm cool. I made my first ever video for my OF. And I posted it on Twitter. I remember I posted it on Twitter. Type shit. The motherfucker had all my social media, my Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, all that, Twitter, all that. So the motherfucker had my whole social media, like all my social media shit. So he seen the video type shit. And the first red flag was he got mad. That was the first red flag. He got mad and he got upset. And I'm like, why you get mad and upset? When I asked you, are you okay with me doing OF? He get mad. I'm like, you said you was cool with me doing the OF type shit, so I'm just doing what I'm doing, making my own little money type shit. And he was like, nah, we together, this and that. I don't want to see my nigga doing this with this person, doing that with that person. And from that point on, that became an issue. And that's when it first started to become toxic. That's when we started having disagreements. Y'all follow me, okay? Y'all follow me. So at this point, when he see the video, he get mad, whatever, we will have a conversation, have our disagreements, and that's when we just started having our disagreements. And we wasn't looking eye to eye. So then, couple months go by. We go to New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? We have our little ups and downs every blue moon, you know what I'm saying? Ups and downs, ups and downs, ups and downs. So we go to New Orleans, right? First time going to New Orleans, never been to New Orleans. I loved it. I loved the experience. I loved where we stayed, all of that. And, you know, I had a good time. I had a good time. And then we came back. When we came back, we was, you know what I'm saying, we was good. We was cordial, good. You know what I'm saying, making videos. Because at this point, yeah, we had our little ups and downs, but we was still making videos. We was still doing stuff with each other. We was still, like, going out to eat. We was still, like, you know what I'm saying. Like, we was still doing shit. So, a couple months go by. We went to New Orleans, have a good time, come back. Couple weeks, 3 weeks, maybe 4, have a good time. He going to work, all of that. I'm at the crib, you know what I'm saying, doing my own little thing, right? Okay, we go back to New Orleans, right? When we in New Orleans, we bump heads. Okay, we bump heads, and then we come back home. When we come back home, we started having a financial issue. Now, when we started having this financial issue, I got to the point where I'm like, okay, what we doing on OF is not working. Yes, we got views. Yes, we going our little, I'm growing my page and shit. But at the same time, I'm not making no money. And let me tell y'all, I'm not the type to argue. I don't like arguing. I don't like fighting, none of that. Like, I don't like doing none of that. And we used to do the shit. Like, every other day we used to do the shit. And it used to be tiring. Like, and then I just got so tired of the same thing. Like, I just got tired of the same thing. So, we arguing back and forth. Okay, at this point, a couple months go now. You know what I'm saying? We probably about in November by this time. November, December. You know what I'm saying? It's cold outside. Too cold outside. We arguing. We having our good days. We having our bad days. You know what I'm saying? It's rocky. Okay. We go get some za, right? For me, right? Okay. We on our way to go get the za. And we are in the car and we having a conversation about us. Like, he expressed to me, and I'm gonna tell y'all, he expressed to me he wanted love. He wanted affection. He wanted all of that. Me, what I wanted that, but at the same time, I wanted to get myself together at the same time because I really wasn't making no bread for real. I was making something, but it wasn't enough. It just was not enough. What we was doing was not enough. Okay, we pull up in the neighborhood, right? We having a little argument. I'm driving, okay? I'm driving. So, I'm driving, we having an argument. I'm like, babe, stop, I don't want to argue. I'm like, babe, I don't want to argue. I'm like, babe, please stop, I don't want to argue. I hear what you're saying, but I don't want to argue. And every day, every month, every week, I'm expressing the same thing. I'm not making enough money. I'm sitting in the house broke. This and that, this and that, this and that. And it's just like he didn't care. He didn't care. He didn't want to help push me. He didn't want to help me look for a job because he was working. You know what I'm saying? He was a delivery driver. So he was gone all day. So it was kind of hard for us to really do shit. And when we was around each other, all we did was argue and all we did was fight. So we pull up, you know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to get out the car. He put his hands on me, so now it's getting physical. So then I pushed him off me. I got out and I slammed the door. And I was walking. He hurried up, got in the driver's seat, pull up. I'm running because I'm like, okay, what the fuck are you doing? I'm running trying to go get the weed. He getting out the car. It turned into a physical fight while we at the plug's gas tank. So then I said, you know what? You can have it. I let go. And he broke the gas tank. I didn't break the gas tank. He broke the gas tank trying to get the weed out of the gas tank. And he broke the man's gas tank. And then he left. And he left me stranded. And I should have known then it was time to go. I should have known it was time to go. Because not only did it get physical, you left me stranded in the cold. And then You had my plug grab a gun, knowing I'd already been through a robbery, and I don't play about guns, and I don't play with guns. Especially if I don't trust a motherfucker. Yeah, that's my plug, but I don't know him. I don't know what he's capable of doing. And that was a red flag that I should have looked at, but I didn't look at it. And I should have left in, but I didn't. I didn't leave because I felt like that was the only person I had. I feel like I didn't have nobody else. I feel like he was the only person that I knew. Basically in delusion. I was basically being delusional over somebody who didn't care about me. At this point, like I said, that was around November, December. We already in 2024. This is around the middle of January. It's crazy because I never knew which zodiac sign I didn't get along with, and now I know, and it's a Capricorn. I would never in my life talk to another Capricorn a day in my life, ever. If you are a Capricorn, that's a no for me. I don't care how far you is, I don't care how much money you got, nothing. If you are a Capricorn, I am not doing it. I'm not doing it. Long story short, we in the middle of like January 2024. It's to the point where we not talking to each other. We not doing nothing with each other. We not doing nothing. We not speaking to each other. We're not even around each other. It got to the point where I started looking for other people to do shit. Like I said, you know what? I'm not finna do this shit. No. I look too good. So what I did was I started looking for other motherfuckers. And you know what I'm saying? We got into it so bad that he left for like 2 or 3 days type shit. The first day, I was bored and nobody come through. You know what I'm saying? Second day, I'm texting him all day, no reply. I said, you know what? Fuck this shit. I'm finna invite somebody over. So then I invited somebody over. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker was fine, nice body, strong, fit, abs, pecs, long ass motherfucking. We got high, did something in his bed, loved it. Don't give a fuck. So first night, nobody come through. Second night, found that nigga came through, did my thing. Third night, this motherfucker I hit up type shit. Been looking at his ass for a while. Motherfucker finally hit me up on the right night. On the right night, too. I'm like, hey, I'm stressing. I'm like, hey, I'm going through something right now. And then told him my situation. We was chopping it up. You know what I'm saying? Then the motherfucker came through type shit. I said, pull up type shit. Let's smoke one. The motherfucker pulled up. Goddamn. Pull up. Not even 5 minutes in, we smoking. Didn't waste no time smoking. One thing led to another. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker got on top of me, goddamn. And we just did our thing from there type shit. This is the juicy part. This is where everything, you know what I'm saying? This is the juicy part. This is where everything boils down. This is where everything boils down. So, boom, he came home around 7 to 8. You know what I'm saying? Not talking, not speaking, nothing. Mind you, a week prior, before all of this happened, he was like, hey, we're going to have to move next Friday. Okay? We're going to have to move next Friday. Mind you, this was a Tuesday that this all boiled down. What I'm about to tell y'all after this part. He was like, hey, we're going to have to move by next Friday. I'm like, okay, bet. That'll give me enough time to find me somewhere to go. You know what I'm saying? That'll give me enough time to hit up whoever I need to hit up, find somewhere for me to go, just snap, boom. That was the understanding, right? So then, okay, Monday, the dude came. Tuesday, he came home around 8. Didn't say a word. Go all night. Didn't say a word. Around about 6 something in the morning, he wake up. I'm playing Fortnite. You know what I'm saying? Then I get off the game type shit. And I don't know what was said. I don't know what he did. I don't know what I did. But then he said something to me. And I promise y'all, that was the last time. That was the last time he was going to say something smart to me. That was the last time he was going to say something smart to me. So he said something to me, right? I said something back. He said something again. I said something back. He said something again. At this point, I'm getting mad. I'm getting frustrated. He keep talking. I say, leave me alone. He keep talking. At this point, I flashed out. We was going back for like 45 minutes, non-stop. We was going back and forth for 45 minutes, non-stop, playing the game. You know what I'm saying? I'm just minding my business. Okay. So then he gets up. It gets loud. You know what I'm saying? And then one thing led to another. I got in his face, this and that. He got in my face. We screaming back at each other, calling each other out our names and shit. You know what I'm saying? Arguing. What we been doing this whole time, arguing. So after that, you know what I'm saying, it got physical. And when it got physical, I said, I'm not finna do this. But how it got physical was, he said that he was gonna throw my shit outside. And I told him, I was like, if you touch my shit, I'm gonna beat your ass. I'm like, you didn't buy none of this shit in here. None of this shit that belongs to me, you ain't buy none of this shit. So if you touch my shit, I'm gonna beat your ass. So then it got physical. And when it got physical, I said, you know what, I'm not gonna do this. So I tried to walk out the door. When I walk out the door, this motherfucking stupid ass, motherfucking tall, illiterate ass, motherfucking slow, hypocrite ass, motherfucking bitch gonna decide to grab the longest liquor bottle, right? And hits me in my back twice. I'm talking about hitting me in my back hard twice. And I'm covering my head like this. Because I didn't want him to hit me in my head. Because what if he would have hit me in my head? I would have been on the ground. I probably would have had a concussion. So, when he do that, I turned around and I instantly, wop. We started fighting. Motherfucking dresser done fell. Goddamn papers everywhere. The room dirty. I didn't give a fuck. I started beating his ass. So then, after we done fighting and shit, you know what I'm saying? He wanted to call police. I'm like, call the police. I don't care. Call the police. Call the police. You hit me. You hit me first. Call the police. I don't care. Call the police. So the police came. You know what I'm saying? He tried he wanted to kick me out. That's what his goal. His goal was to kick me out. But by law, he couldn't kick me out. So then the police just asked me to leave type shit. So then I'm in pain. I packed up all my shit. I'm in pain. You know what I'm saying? I had some stuff in his trunk like my skates and shit. I didn't give a fuck about my skates or my shoes. And that's why I'm starting a whole nother collection right here. I don't give a fuck about none of that. So I left my skates, I left my shoes, and I packed up all my shit that I can. And I called the nigga that I was just with the night before. I get a text. I'm outside. I'm like, okay, thank you. So then, motherfucker pulled up, right? He was like, hey, what's going on? I was like, I just got into a fight. Motherfucker hit me with a liquor bottle in my back. My back is killing me. He was like, do you need me to go fight him for you? I was like, huh? He was like, do you need me to go handle that? And I'm like, nah. He was like, you sure? I was like, nah, I already done fought him. The police already done been here. He was like, I don't give a fuck about none of that. I don't give a fuck about the police. About you, I don't play. And I was like, okay. I like the energy. I like that energy, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You want to ride for me, okay, nigga? You can ride for me type shit. But I was like, nah. I was like, nah. You know what I'm saying? His karma gonna get him type shit. Just get him. So, then he helped me get my shit. Then we leave type shit, right? We leave. And then, like 2 or 3 days later, I blocked him because after I blocked him and everything, he wanted to text me from text now numbers. He wanted to star 69 me, try to call me, this and that, and being weird. And I just kept blocking the numbers. Like, I did not reply at all. After I sent my message and what I had to say, I blocked him and I kept blocking every number. Every text now number, every fake number, all that. And y'all, that was my first ever time dealing with a toxic nigga. That was my first ever time dealing with somebody that's toxic, and I would never again. And from that point on, I've been single from that point on. So Yeah, y'all, that was my first ever time dealing with somebody that was toxic like that. Y'all, I would never again in my life, because I really could have lost my life, because that was crazy. How he hit me in my back twice with a liquor bottle and did not give a fuck about none of that. Did not give a fuck. And then you talking about something that you love me and this and that. That's not love. So, y'all, that is the end of this video. Y'all, this video is 36 minutes long, so I'm going to have to edit this bitch down because, yeah. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about this story time in the comments, goddamn. If you have any YouTube ideas, make sure y'all put it in the comments. All my social media, everything's gonna be in the description down below. Y'all make sure y'all go fuck with me on all my social media. Y'all make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and share. When y'all subscribe, click that bell, press all so y'all can get every notification for when I post. And y'all, I don't know when my next video gonna be, but it's gonna be soon. And on that note, I'm out. Peace.